Hello and welcome to another episode of the Woodsman Whack-Off, the series that puts two woodsmen face to face to see which competitor can whack off their log the fastest. We got a lot to get to in this episode, so let's just get right to it. There you go. We got the Echo 620 Direwolf that has been ported and polished by Hot Rod, going up against the Jonsered 670 Champ. The 670 Champ is a classic and legendary saw, 67 cc's of power. This won the World Lumberjack Championship 3 years running, and that's why it's called the Champ. I just found out about that. Thanks, short wheelbase Ford F-150, whoever y'all. Look at this. The 59cc Direwolf comes out on top by a long stretch. Wow, both saws are running the exact same longer bar and chain right out of the box. So here we are. It's pretty nifty seeing that 59cc saw that honestly gets shit on by the community quite a bit because it's not a Stihl or a Husky. But the 59cc saw is tearing it up, and it is definitely putting a whooping on the stock 670 Jonsered. 59 cc's versus 67, and boy, whenever we're doing the vice grip, that Echo just really comes alive. It's got tons of torque with that nice long stroke. So the winner there definitely goes to the Echo. Now here we are with the Echo going up against the Husqvarna 268. Remember, this is not a 268 XP. This is a standard 268, which has sort of a quasi open port design, but they are known to be more of a torquey saw, I believe, and less of a peaky saw. Not sure about that because I've never ran a 268 XP or a 266 XP. So here we are. Boy, that is close. My God, that is so close. The Echo didn't make it all the way through. Let's back it up and put it on slow motion. Here we are. Bam. Yes, the 268 got it by 2 frames, which is equivalent to probably about 5/100ths of a second, something like that. Here we are though with the dog in. Whenever we're doing the vice grip, we're dogging in the saw and we're getting it to cut with as much pressure as we can maintain, and the saw still is running in its peak power. So, and clearly it looks like the Echo 620 is going to clearly outcut the Husqvarna on this one because torque is its strength. So on the vice grip, that was quite a significant margin of win over the Husqvarna, so we'll go ahead and give that, again, the win goes to the Echo. Now here we are with Stihl's ms400. Ooh, the much hyped and under-delivered chainsaw. So I have had this saw for about, well, I should say Bodie has had this saw, and he has put about 8 tanks through it. A lot of people said that it would break in, and so far he hasn't really noticed much of a difference. He thinks maybe he saw a difference there at one point, but couldn't really tell you for certain. And look at that Echo just smoke it. Now we are going to say some more about this hot lap right here at the end of the video, because I know a lot of you Stihl fanboys out there are skeezing in your jeans going, what the hell is going on? I don't get this. There is no chance in hell that Echo could beat the Stihl by that much. Well, you are right, honestly. They are both running out of the box longer chains. I just cannot explain it. The one that the Stihl is wearing just simply isn't as sharp, and I will go ahead and admit that in advance. This should be a much closer race, even though I am completely confident that the Echo would beat the Stihl as well. Oh, I gotta say too, back with that Husqvarna, the Husqvarna 268, that was running a muffler mod, so it wasn't stock. So here we go. Oh, finally the Stihl makes it through. Oh God, DB Fresh, look at him do his stupid little dance. You're a douchebag, DB. Go away with your stupid hair. Alright, so the Echo 620 ported mind you, comes out on top for sure. Let's go to Bodie and see what he has to say about it. Okay, so there we go. Next up, we're going to have to see if this Echo 620 is capable of beating my Jonsered 2171 Cutter's Edge. I have hyped this 620 now, and after it started life as a 590. If you're not familiar with the channel, this was a 590 Timberwolf that I slowly upgraded into a 620. And then once I got it to a 620, I poured it and polished it. And ever since then, I've been like, yeah, this is a 70cc saw now. I know that it's not a 70cc saw, but it feels like it. It has the power of, well, like it definitely has the power of a stock 372 XP X Torque. If it doesn't have the power of the 372 non-X Torque, the OE, the original edition, if it doesn't have that much power, it's really, really close. Really, 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 really close. It's got great torque, and it does pretty good RPM-wise as well. In the cut, it'll do about... In a cut like this, I can't remember. I think it was 10,900 RPMs, and it would bounce into like 11,200 RPMs. So that's good. That's really good RPMs. Who gives a shit what it'll pull in free air? I don't. Revving to 15,000 RPMs and stuff like that. What matters is in the wood. And this Echo 620, now that it's been ported and everything, it has been ported. It will, in wood like this, it'll pull about 10,900 RPMs. And maybe up into the 11,000 stuff. Depends on how hard I'm digging on it and things. But anyways... yeah, it beat all three of my 67cc saws, including the Stihl ms400. And the ms400, I have the footage, so I might as well use it. But I am making it very clear that the ms400, the chain was not as sharp as the chain on the Echo, or the Husqvarna, or the Jonsered. The Echo and the Husqvarna and the Jonsered were all three running the same bar and chain. The difference is the Stihl bar, whenever I got it, it's an 063 gauge, and so I had to use the 063 chain, and it just worked that way. I can't make up excuses, and I could give you the reasons, but the video would last too long. So, but yeah, so I hate that it's not the exact same chain, but anyways, the ms400 won't beat it. Not with the same chain. It will not beat that Echo. Which, a lot of people go, well, yeah, the Echo's been ported. We've yet to see the 562 ported, but I know this Echo beat it handily. The 562, that's the Husqvarna 60cc saw, pro saw. I've never ported one, but I believe the way it goes typically is you can really just give them more compression, which is going to lead to more torque. And that's about it, because the auto-tune limits them so much. And so will it be faster? I don't know. Would it feel like a whole lot more power? Yes, I think that it would. Because it would just feel like it's doing the work with less effort. Doesn't mean that it'll go faster. So therefore, a ported 562 versus this ported Echo 620, it is possible that the Echo would still beat it, even if both were ported. But I don't know. I can't speak to that. I haven't done it myself personally. And so, you know me, I like to test them. I like to really test them and get it as even as I can get it. But But yeah, what I like so much about that the 620 here, the Echo 620, is it's the cheapest of all the professional 60cc saws. It's also the cheapest of the farm grade 60cc saws, because you look at the Timberwolf, this is technically a Timberwolf. And I've gotten a 590 Timberwolf to run this good with a 590 cylinder and a 590 carburetor and a 590 coil. So, you know, so the 590 really is close to as good as this. I mean, it's really close. So some would say it is exactly the same as long as you port it right, as long as you port it correctly, and you use the 620 piston, which has 2 rings, which allows you to build more compression. So anyways, I guess what my point is, I'm looking at this and I'm going, that 590, you can get that damn thing at Home Depot Stihl for less than $500, you know. And the 620, you can get those Stihl at dealerships for like right at $600, something like that, you know. The 562, you can't touch that thing for like less than $800, something like that, you know. The Stihl 362, same story. It's going to be $800 or $900. The Stihl ms400 that we're looking at in this video right here, that thing was like a cool $1,000, you know. And then I added the nice bar to it. I have the actual the Stihl calls it a 25-inch bar. It's not 25. It's not 24 either. But this is weird. But anyways, the Stihl, I got the Stihl ultralight bar, the really nice one, 24-inch bar. And so, yeah, I paid like, I don't know, like $11.50 or something for that chainsaw. And the Echo, if you were just the kind of person to go buy it new off of the shelf, you'd be able to get that chainsaw for, I don't know, like $650. Considerably cheaper. I mean, like, wow, take that into consideration, guys. That is considerably cheaper. And then you get it ported. And, you know, typically most people are going to fall between $300 and $400 with port work. You know, some people a little less, some people a little bit more. But you got to watch out with the port work, you know. You got to go to the person you like and trust and everything. And with these, you really, the Echoes have a huge squish band that you need to be able to cut the base of that cylinder to drop it down. And that's where you pick up most of your power whenever porting these things. But yeah, so, you know, for $1,000, you get a saw, you get a 60cc saw that if you just looked at it as a 60cc saw in stock shape, then what you would see is, you'd be like, oh, it's kind of heavy. And it's strong, it's plenty strong. But, you know, for it being so big and bulky, you'd think should be more powerful than that, right? Well, once you get it ported and ported properly, then what you see happen is that same chainsaw now has the power of a 70cc saw, and you're going, oh my God, it's a featherweight for what it is. You know, it's like, because yeah, at that point you're putting out real power that you can really truly pull a 28-inch bar with. You know, I could run a 28-inch bar on my Direwolf now, flat, no problem. I could totally do that. So, and it would do it. It would totally do it. I wouldn't go above that. You know, plus, I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who likes to baby a saw through a cut. It really bothers me. And I'm doing nothing but big hardwood type stuff. And so my 28-inch bar is seeing heavy duty work. I should say that, you know. So I wouldn't put a 32 or a 36-inch bar on these Echoes. No. Could you? You go for it. You do what you want. But I think that you're just asking for to burn it up or to break it at some point. But anyways, yeah, there you go. The Echo 590 and 620. I won't say that the 620 or the 590 are the best 60cc saws. I'm not there yet. I'm not done with all my testing and stuff. But I will say that it's just, I've said it before, it is absolutely undeniable. They are the best bang for the buck. There is nothing out there that you can buy brand new that is even in the same ballpark as the Echo 590 and Echo 620. Nada. The closest thing to it that you can get for about the same money is going to be the Makita 5600 that I just got. That is a good strong saw. That is very reminiscent of the Echo 590 and the Echo 620 as well. And it's 55.5 cc's, I think. So, you know, not even a full 56 cc's. And you can still buy those new, I suppose. Even though they're not making them anymore, you can still get them on Amazon in brand new condition. And I haven't ran one yet with a stock muffler. All I've ran is a muffler modded version, and it's very strong. It's a very good running saw. So I wish I had a running 590 to compare it to. It's very similar in power. But anyways, that's enough. Video's long enough. Y'all take care, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, the Echo 620 is killer. Oh, but I gotta say, if you've stuck in this long and you're watching this video, this 620, I will sell it if you want to buy it. Or I will trade it if you want to trade for it. Here's what I want. A brand new, full wrap, Shindaiwa version of this exact same saw. So the only reason I want to do this, I like the Shindaiwa stuff so much. It's so cool. So if you're work at a dealership or something, Dave, hi Dave, how you doing, Dave, buddy? Or if you have a cherry, I mean mint. This my Dire Wolf is mint. It has the plastic dyed. I've got custom stickers for it. It is fantastic. And it's been ported. We see it's been ported well. It runs killer. So you'd be getting an upgrade for sure. However, I just want a Shindaiwa. So I want a basically a brand new Shindaiwa. What is it? 601 SX, I think is what they call it. But it's I want the full wrap pro version of this chainsaw made by Shindaiwa. So if you can either buy me one of those, give me the money so that I can buy one of those, or trade me one of those, then we can talk turkey. Give me an email. It's bodiechainsaws@gmail.com. Yeah, I want to get the Shindaiwa.